Hello, beautiful souls. I am so excited today because I did attend the Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat this last weekend, and it was, guys, just mind blowing. I am still not, I think I'm not back yet to the reality because the energy and the frequency and the information we received this last weekend is I'm still processing. I would like to tell you that I know Dr. Joe Dispenza quite a while, but first when I met him and his work, I wasn't agree with him because I was in a very down in my life, and I was like, I cannot believe that someone is telling me the way how I think I create my reality. And I couldn't believe that how can I create this reality what I'm going through now, because I was suffering. And I just stopped listening to him because in my mind it was like, this guy doesn't make any sense to me. And then obviously last year I came across at his work again, and then I was more open to it and I started to listen to him. And I remember I had like a very bad neck pain, and just by listening to his podcast and interview with someone, it started to make sense to me what can cause that neck pain, and I started to heal instantly. And it was an amazing experience. And since then I was doing his meditation. I'm not sure about you, but I was struggling with any kind of meditations because I always thought that I do it wrong, because I could not um, be in my mind in a space where I don't think about anything, or my mind is not going and wandering all over the places. And I am into meditation for quite a while, but this weekend what I experienced, it was just something else. And about this I would like to talk with you. He gave us so many information, and I think this was very important because even if I did his intensive course, which you can find on his website, is drjoedispenza.com, and I did understand, but at the event he explains in more details, and and I understood a lot better what can create the way we think, and what is going on in our mind, and the studies he shows, like I could finally see clearly what happened with my mind and my brain when I was depressed. And he was just talking about the meditations and how we can meditate. And it was so good to feel that we cannot meditate in the wrong way. That was very funny when he said the any kind of meditation we do, and he explained us that if our mind is going to somewhere else, or we cannot be in the present moment, we just acknowledge that, we are aware of it, and just try, we needed to try to come back to the present moment and listen to his instructions. And guys, it was so good for me. I decided that the day before I went there that I'm not going to have expectations, that I want to experience this, I want to experience that, I want to see this or that. I said to myself, I am fully open to experience whatever I need to experience. And I said to myself, I am going to give the best what I can. And this is what happened. So there was a meditation when, for the first time, I did slow my mind um, to a point where I could, for the first time, experience what he's talking about, being in nothing. I was out of my body, because my body was in such a relax, and I couldn't feel anything in my body. And I could get to that point where I was just pure consciousness. And when I was there, I did see this, like, everything. It's very hard to explain by, words, and through senses, but it was like a void. It was nothing, and it was such an amazing experience. And then through the instructions of the meditations, we got I got to a point of this place where everything is possible. um, it is like a frequency, but from that place we can create, and you can see all the possibilities exist. And before the meditation we needed to write down our intention, what we want to create, and the elevated emotions. And so through his instructions, I got to nothing. I was nowhere. I was nobody. I was no one. And what was amazing, that I lost the track of time. So this meditation apparently was about 45 minutes, and to me it seemed like 10 seconds. And actually, I did find it difficult to come back to my senses. That was the most difficult on all. I think we did about 6 meditations, and on all of them I was so relaxed and I did my best, but it was very hard to come back to the senses of my body. And I was like, oh my gosh, when he says let's slowly come back, I'm like, no, not again. This was like 10 seconds, and it was amazing experience. And I could never understand before, what does that mean, that we have to create from the field, and in the field everything is possible. And I've been shown throughout my consciousness that it is there. Everything I ever wanted, it is there, and so much more. And after the meditation I felt this feeling of I am unlimited. I can create everything, and everything is available for me. And it was just amazing. And the first sign I was so excited about, that the night when we did the meditation, on the first night, I could sleep for the first time for a long time. I can say for about a year now, that I had a bit of health challenges. Maybe in another video I can talk about it if anyone is interested or going through the same thing. I was suffering with this fatigue, and my cortisol was very low, but obviously I have the best doctors around me, and I've been supervised by the best doctors. But because of the low cortisol, I did have some challenges with sleeping. And even if I fall asleep, I woke up because I needed to use the toilet many times during the night, because I could go to wee many times a night, and I find it difficult to go back to sleep. And on Saturday night, on that day we had only I think 2 meditations. I slept the whole night. I didn't wake up. And then when I woke up at 4, half 4, when I wake up usually in the morning, I was like, oh my gosh, I was crying tears of joy, that oh my gosh, I don't know what I did good, but these 2 meditation, just the 2 meditation, did help me to sleep the whole night without waking up. And that was my first sign. And then the next day when we had the 4 meditation, oh my gosh, I slept like a baby, and my body feels different, and I feel different in my body, but my mind. So my mind is so calm down. I think like in my mind now is like an order. Like I don't think everywhere, and I'm not trying to overthink myself. I did quite good lately, because I was looking after myself and my spiritual growth and my mental growth and everything, but this was just helping me to become even the best version of myself. And guys, the people you meet there, it's so amazing. We are all on the same journey, and we all are there because we want to be the best version of ourselves. And then some people, they want to heal, some people, they want to create wealth, health, anything you want to create, it is possible. And if you have ever wanted to um, give a gift to yourself, I would suggest to everyone to go to Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat. Because what I like the most about him, that he's using everything together. So he has the data for the scientific part of the brain and the mind, how it works, and there is a relationship between the mind and the body. And he's not just like, oh, you have to meditate because you have to meditate. He explains everything, and the stories what you can hear there, and examples he gave, like how we can create everything we want in life. And I did really like, which I knew already, but it was so refreshing to know that sometimes we blame everyone around us, and we are a victim of our life and a victim of our own emotions, and we get addicted to our emotions, which we don't even realize, because everything is going on unconsciously and in your subconscious mind. But then you can be on a place where you realize these things, you have the knowledge, and after you know, you cannot unknow. And he gives practical tips how we can create everything we want in our life and how everything is possible. And he's just so dedicated to his work, and he's helping people to change lives, and he's so honest about, you have to do it. So I need to change. If I want a different life, if I want different results, I need to change. And yes, I just wanted to share this with you guys. And if you would like to attend his event, maybe anytime, I've been in Switzerland, in Basel. This was the 3-day one, because we cannot go to the 7-day one until you have a 3-day. That's what I believe. And it was just amazing. Just go with an open heart, just trust the universe and trust the creator, and trust and believe in Dr. Joe Dispenza as well, because I'm telling you, I have never experienced anything like this in my life. It was just amazing. And if you have any questions, you can ask me privately, or you can just comment, and or you can follow me on social media. I am on Facebook and Instagram, and you can ask me any questions you may have. Or if you've been there and if you have been attending this retreat, I would like to, we can share experiences and more details. But my main point with this, if you was thinking of going to one of the retreat and you just cannot decide, I am telling you, it's a must, and every single person on this earth planet should go to one of his retreat, because it's full of information, full of love, full of light. Oh my gosh, the vibration and the frequency of love, what I felt there, oh my gosh, it was just so good. And I am so happy that I am here and sharing with you. I am going to check in, because now I am going to travel through a few other places. I am doing this all to become the best version of myself, to create more love, health in my life, and everything what I need. And I am also here to be a part of your journey, and let me know how can I help you. I started to work in one-to-one, and I am so happy that I can see changes in people's life, and this makes me feel so happy. And yes, I send you, oh my gosh, so much love, and the energy I received, I send to all of you. And I want you to know that anything you're going through right now in your life, be loving and kind to yourself, and step by step be open for it, and your life can change, and everything is available for us. Okay, I send you so much love, and create a beautiful life moment by moment. Mwah!